A very warm good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody watching my video. So, today we are here with a new video of the last poem in your syllabus, which is by David Roth, that is 9 gold medals. So, let's start without wasting any time. So, basically, it's a narrative poem. नरेटिव पोएम इज़ अ पोएम जिसमें एक इंसान नरेट करे जो उसने खुद देखा हो किसी चीज़ को किसी इंसान को ओके जैसे मैं एक पोएम लिखूं और मैं उसके बारे उस पोएम में आपका जिक्र करूं ठीक है तो दैट इज़ गोना बी अ नरेटिव पोएम सो लेट्स स्टार्ट नरेटिव पोएम इट इज़ David Roth is an American rock vocalist. Okay, sorry for my pronunciation, it was vocalist. So David Roth is an American rock vocalist, songwriter, actor, author, and radio personality. 5 in 1. Wow, so he was a radio personality, actor, author, songwriter, गाने भी लिखता था भाई, and rock vocalist. Okay, he is the lead singer and famous of the famous hard rock band Van Halen. तो ये एक बैंड है वैन हालन, मे बी आपको पता हो, आई हैव हर्ड इट फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. तो इसका ये लीड सिंगर है डेविड रोथ जी. ही इज़ वेरी फेमस एंड इज़ ऑल्सो सक्सेसफुल सोलिस्ट. 9 gold medals is a poignant sad record. Poignant means a sad record, okay, of an incident that takes place at the Special Olympics. Special Olympics क्या होते हैं? These are specially for the differently abled persons, right? So it's a sad incident that takes place at the Special Olympics basically. ठीक है, स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स में एक इंसिडेंट होता है, सैड इंसिडेंट, उसके बारे में ये है. व्हेन डिफरेंटली एबल्ड contestants set off for a race, soon after the race begins, one of the contestants has a sharp fall and lies on the tracks crying out in pain and losing all the hope of ever winning the medal for which he had trained so hard. The 8 other contestants, in an outstanding show of empathy and compassion, means care and kindness, stop running, return to help him to his feet, and together all 9 of them link arms and walk to the finishing line. तो क्या होता है, ये एक इसमें 9 जने होते हैं, वो भागते हैं, उनमें से एक गिर जाता है जो सबसे यंगेस्ट होता है, एंड ही स्टार्ट्स क्राइंग आउट इन पेन बिकॉज नाउ ही नो ही विल नेवर विन एंड ऑल हिज हार्ड वर्क efforts has gone in vain. So but the 8 other contestants, they return, they show a kind act of empathy, that is care and compassion, kindness. They stop running, sorry, they stop running, return to help him, and rise him up to his feet, and all 9 of them link arms and walk to the finishing line. Hence the 100-meter race was reduced to a walk. In recognition of this display of great human compassion, every one of them is awarded a gold medal. This is very important, which I have highlighted, कि उन हर एक बंदे को जो 9 each one of the 9 contestants was given a gold medal for their display of great human compassion. All of them are winners. The poem celebrates the spirit of care and compassion. What the world needs now is not more competition. This you can add this line for answers to make more effective. What the world needs now is not more competition, but more cooperation and collaboration. कि हमारे आज के टाइम में कंपटीशन ज़्यादा नहीं बल्कि कॉपरेशन, आपसी रजामंदी, सहमति और कोलैबोरेशन, एक दूसरे के साथ कोलैब करना, सपोर्ट करनी एक दूसरे की. दिस इज व्हाट द वर्ल्ड नीड. द वर्ल्ड डू नॉट नीड कॉम्पिटिशन बट कॉपरेशन एंड कोलैबोरेशन. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द पोएम नाउ. The athletes had come from so many countries to run for the gold, for the silver and bronze. Many weeks and months in training, all building up to the games. So the athletes had come from so many countries, means from all over the world, from all the 4 corners of the world. आप अपने answers में लिख सकते हो that the athletes had come from all the 4 corners of the world. It will make your answer look better. To run for the gold, for the silver and bronze, ये 3 medals लेने के लिए सारे दुनिया के अलग अलग कोनों से लोग आए थे. दिस इज मेटोनिमी. द पोएटिक डिवाइस यूज्ड इज मेटोनिमी. दे हैव नॉट यूज्ड medal, gold medal, silver medal, but instead used a like word gold, silver, bronze, but it is understood that it is gold or silver and bronze medal. So this poetic device is metonymy, METONYMY. ठीक है, metonymy. Many weeks and months in training means they did hard work, they trained for weeks and months, all building up to the games, means they all knew that the competition is going to be tough. They all were building up, preparing for the game. Then All round the field, spectators were gathered, cheering on all the young women and men. Then the final event of the day was approaching, the last race about to begin. So, all round the field, spectators were gathered, means all round the field, audience were gathered. Okay? Cheering on all the young women and men, means they were applauding, they were cheering for all the young women and men who were participating in the race, all the spectators who had gathered around the field. Then the final event of the day was approaching, means the final event of the day of the Special Olympics was about to begin. It was about to start. The last race about to begin, means the race of differently abled people was about to begin. The last race of the final event. The loudspeakers called out the names of the runners, the 100 meters, the race to be run. Very important it is. So loudspeakers में नाम बोले गए, ठीक है, नाम कैसे बोले गए आप में से आधे लिखेंगे माइक में नाम बोला गया, no. So the loudspeakers called out the names of the runners. Loudspeakers called out the names of the runners. The 100 meters, the race to be run. Race कितने मीटर की थी? 100 मीटर की. The 100 meters, the race to be run. And 9 young athletes, athletes kitne the? 9 young athletes stood there determined and poised, means they got ready for the sound of the gun. So 9 young athletes, they were ready for the 100-meter race. They were waiting for the sound of the gun to run, कि gun बजेगी और हम भजेंगे, I mean भागेंगे. In Punjabi it's bhajenge, that's why. The signal was given, the pistol exploded. तो signal दिया गया, pistol explode किया गया. It was a signal for the racers. Fire, okay, exploded means the pistol was fired, and so did the runners on hearing the sound, means fire हो गए, runners भी भाग पड़े. अभी alliteration यूज किया देखो यहाँ पे stumble और stagger में. But the youngest among them stumbled and staggered, means he lost his balance. ये कीवर्ड याद रखो, stumbled and staggered, stumbled and staggered. So but the youngest among them stumbled and staggered. You know, keywords अगर आप याद रखोगे तो आपके लिए फायदा है. ये वर्ड लिखोगे तो इट विल बी बेटर. यू शुड लर्न स्टम्बल्ड, स्टम्बल्ड, स्टैगर्ड, स्टैगर्ड, okay, STUM, stumbled, staggered, staggered. It's just a way to learn the spellings. But the youngest among them stumbled and staggered, means he lost his balance. He could not maintain his balance and fell on his knees to the ground. और वो गिर गया ज़मीन पे, ठीक है. He gave out a cry of frustration and anguish. Obviously यार इतना hard work किया था, because his hard work went in vain. So he gave out a cry of frustration and anguish. Anguish means grief, दुख. इतनी दुख भरी, उसने दुख से भरी हुई वो रोने लगा. His dreams and his efforts dash in the dirt, means his dreams, भी यहाँ पे alliteration है, dash dirt. So his D यहाँ पे dreams dash dirt. So his dreams and his efforts, उसके सपने मेडल जीतने के, उसके efforts जो उसने किए थे, dashed in the dirt, ruined in the dirt. But as sure as I'm standing here telling the story now, it's a strange one, but here's what happened. उसके बाद एक strange चीज़, एक strange घटना घटी, but ये है सच जो मैंने अपनी आंखों से देखी और जो मैं बोलने जा रहा हूँ. देखते हैं क्या हुआ. The 8 other athletes stopped in their tracks. The one who had trained for so long to compete, one by one they turned round and came back to help him, the youngest one who had failed, okay, and lifted the lad boy to his feet. तो 8 जो एथलीट्स थे वो वापस आए, जिन्होंने इतनी मेहनत की थी रेस में जीतने के लिए. They came back to help the youngest athlete who had fallen down. उसको उठाया, ठीक है. Then all 9 runners joined hands and continued the 100 meters, reduced to a walk. 9 रनर्स ने हाथ में हाथ डाला, हाथ से हाथ में लाए, कॉन्टिन्यूड द 100 मीटर्स रेस. बट अभी वो भाग नहीं रहे थे, वॉक कर रहे थे. एंड द बैनर अबव दैट सेड स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स कुड नॉट हैव बीन नियरर द मार्क, मीन्स कंटेस्टेंट्स बिहेवियर एडेड टू द यूनिकनेस ऑफ द इवेंट. मीन्स जो बैनर ऊपर था स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स कुड नॉट हैव बीन नियरर द मार्क, इससे अच्छा कोई बैनर नहीं हो सकता था, बिकॉज इट वॉज स्पेशल ओलंपिक्स. इससे अच्छा टाइटल का कोई बैनर नहीं हो सकता था, बिकॉज द एक्ट ऑफ काइंडनेस विच दे शोड justified the title of the banner. That's how the race ended with 9 gold medals. They came to the finish line holding hands still and the banner above and 9 smiling faces. तो रेस एंड होगी, 9 कंटेस्टेंट्स को 9 गोल्ड मेडल्स दिए गए, अदरवाइज ओनली वन कंटेस्टेंट हु विंस हु कम्स फर्स्ट गेट्स द गोल्ड मेडल, बट ऑल 9 ऑफ देम गॉट गोल्ड मेडल फॉर देयर एक्ट ऑफ कंपैशन, कॉपरेशन, कोलैबोरेशन. दे केम टू द फिनिश लाइन होल्डिंग हैंड्स, हाथ में हाथ पकड़े हुए वो फिनिश लाइन पे आए, एंड बैनर अबव, एंड और उनके सबके फेसेस पे स्माइल थी. सेड मोर देन दीज वर्ड्स एवर विल, और उनके जो वो बैनर था और जो उनके फेस पे स्माइल थी, it said more than these words ever will, than these words ever will. This poetic device's repetition. So the 100 meters race was reduced to a walk. And last में poetic device जो use हुआ, that is repetition, because both the lines said more than these words ever will is repeated. So thank you very much.